Chevrolet and your Hampton Road Chevy dealers thank our military soldiers and families for their service to our country.
It's emotional, and just like anything, and it's hard.
It's not just an underway. They're not coming back after 2 weeks or a month.
They said anywhere from 9 to 14 months that they would be, so I'm expecting to see them next year. Expect the worst and hope for the best is what I go by. So then you can never be disappointed.
I'm proud of him for what he does because it's a huge sacrifice. You know, he has to miss things.
We weren't going to come down here because we have school today. We're missing school. It doesn't matter if we only get to see her 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It just matters that we get to see our mom.
I'm nervous and I'm anxious all at the same time because I know what to expect this time around, so it's not as scary as it was the first time, but it's kind of bittersweet. Like, I know he has to go out, but I'm still sad to see him go. I'll go home today and have my one good cry, and then I think I'll be set.
I'm a Marine wife, and my husband's deploying with a 26 MEO, so it's a forced deployment, and it's hard being pregnant, expecting the second one, and with a 3-year-old, it's hard to deal with. But I know he'll come back, and I know whatever distance makes the heart grow fonder, and this will strengthen my marriage just like anything else that we go through. It'll make us stronger.
It's a little hectic at first because you have to kind of get into a routine without having him home, and you just have to adjust at first, and then you kind of work out your own routine and get into it, and then whenever they get back, they have to work around your routine.
I think we will try to get a routine in and help clean up the house more, because my mom usually was like the woman who did the dishes, and we helped out with her. When she did the floor, we helped out with her.
Just her just keeping busy and not trying to think about the sad stuff, always staying positive, and surround myself with people that are going to lift me up and not tear me down. Someone, like, a lot of my friends are married and they have kids, so I'll spend a lot of time with them, and a lot of the wives I know their husbands are deploying with this unit too, so I'll be spending time keeping busy, just stay active.
I just try to keep busy. I'm doing the FRG, which is the Family Readiness Group, and we do monthly meetings and events and just kind of stick together as a team. So it keeps me busy, and we help other family members work through it as well.
Expect the worst and hope for the best is what I go by. So then you can never be disappointed.
With our daughter, he missed her first crawling and first walking and all that. So, I mean, that's hard sometimes, but I'm so proud of him for all that he sacrifices for us and his country.
Edge of your seat excitement. Back in your seat performance. The 2013 Chevy Camaro, starting at $23,345. See your local Chevy dealer.
San Antonio is in the best shape of her life right now. A lot of work has gone into her, a lot of events have taken place, but from sea trials all the way up through the basic phase certification, all the way to our integrated phase with Carter Hall and Kearsarge, we're ready to go on this deployment with the 26th Marine Expeditionary Unit, and we're all thrilled and excited, and I couldn't be more proud to be part of this crew and lead this crew out here on our second deployment. Well, I think we were always on schedule. We were always funded to go on deployment, and none of our funding was ever affected by the sequestration. This is our scheduled time to deploy, and we're going out on time, ready to do the nation's work.
My name is Tracy Hall, and my husband, Barry Hall, is setting sail today for 8 months. When they leave, the departure, it's the hardest part.
It's kind of hard. We'll get a call maybe every 2 or 3 weeks, so I just talk to them for maybe 10 minutes each. So I mean, it's not a whole lot of communication. It sucks, especially for me. I'm in college now, so it's really hard to see them now.
We just spend as much time as we can together. A lot of time, family time, movie time, going out. It's a big family thing for us.
It'll be hard, yeah, that he's gone, but I got to be the man of the house now that my big brother's gone, and I'm really proud of him. It's got to take a lot of guts to be able to go out there and do what he does. For as long as he's been in the service, I'll probably end up joining the Navy or Air Force myself, just to keep it in the family.
Melissa Gamboa, I'm Senior Sergeant Gamboa with the Marine Corps. It's not easy. You just got to do your best to get through it, and we have pictures up of Dad and blankets and all that, and Daddy dolls. So we still have Dad with us. Dad's with us everywhere we go. It's never goodbye on deployments. It's always see you later, because they're always going to come back. They're always with you.
My name is Shelby Shirley, and I'm here for my husband, Sean Shirley. He's been gone for 8 months. It's his first deployment, and it's been too long. I want him home, and I'm glad he's coming home.
I'm Darren Swedenborg. I'm from James City County, Virginia. I'm waiting on Specialist Nathan Deal. We've missed him, and his nephews missed him.
I'm Shelby. I'm here to see Elias Aceredo, my boyfriend. Well, I didn't go to bed till about 3. I was making chocolate chip cookies. I was cooking, cleaning, gave the dogs a bath, I think around 1:30 in the morning, so I was trying to keep busy.
I didn't go to bed till like 2, and I woke up at like 5:30.
Skype was very held to my heart, and it was very endeared to get those seconds in of but it was worth it.
I didn't ask much because I know that it's limited what we can know, and I watch the news, and I heard a few things every once in a while, but it kept me on my toes. But I'm glad that he's okay and he's coming home. Oh, I'm going to be excited. I'm going to go bananas. I'm going to go absolutely bananas.
I am Jerry Browning. This is Joe Browning's family, and we're all the way from Emerald Isle, North Carolina.
My name is Michelle. He is my brother, and it's Uncle Joe to Summer, who is 4 years old, and she loves him very much. She made this sign for him.
What's your name?
Carson.
You missed Uncle Joe? What do you think you're going to do when you see him?
Give him a big hug and a kiss.
We're going to tackle him, we're going to love him, and we're going to kiss him and embarrass him like we usually do.
I'm Deanna Meyer. I'm waiting on my daughter, Amy Campbell, from the USS Laboon, 8-month deployment. Her first. She's 20. And this is a granddaughter, her niece.
Tessa.
And what do you think you're going to do when you see her?
Give her a big hug.
My name is Brittany Ratliff. I'm waiting on IT3 David Ratliff. This is my daughter, Riley. Well, I won first kiss, so that's what we're waiting for.
My name's Commander Chris Signa, and we've been out for 8 months. The great thing about being on a destroyer is they have so many missions. Our primary mission on this deployment was missile defense of U.S. national interests and our allies in the Mediterranean region. But on top of that, every time a sailor's at sea or steps foot ashore, we're doing our mission. And I'm very proud to say that this crew did a fantastic job in every mission they undertook throughout our deployment. You know, no ship succeeds at sea without the support of our friends and families back home. And our families have been, bar none, the best I've ever seen throughout my career. So we're very, very fortunate for all the Laboon families who supported us. They made our success possible.
David Ratliff. This is my daughter Riley and my wife Brittany. I'm pretty excited. I had to look for them coming down here, but as soon as I saw them, I was excited. Almost wanted to run down here.
I love you. My name is Sarah Joanne Prophet. My son David Allen Prophet and my husband Justin Allen Prophet. This is my 5th but my longest deployment.
And what was it like when you got off that ship and saw them for the first time?
Overwhelming, because they're my world.
I'm Lieutenant Junior Grade Marley Castles, and I have my parents, Bonnie and John, and my roommate Maggie.
Very proud. Our son came back from Iraq 2 years ago, and now she's back, and they both have been serving their country. We're real proud of them.
I'm BM3 Yeager, my wife, Maggie, and my daughter, Raina.
You look really happy.
He's finally home. That's all that matters.
I'm happy to see Daddy.
What was it like last night knowing he was coming in today?
I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at all.
My name is Joseph Browning. It's good to be home. I can't even describe it, you know. 8 months gone, you start missing everything, you know, especially family.
Every time we pulled into port, I would try to Skype or at least send emails and call as much as possible.
Email, phone calls, yes.
Yeah, and seeing pictures, hopefully?
Oh, Daddy did a wonderful job of that. I love you.
It's been nice being able to Skype because it really feels like you can talk to them, you know, that they're not really gone.
What did it feel like seeing her get off that boat?
Oh man, it was fantastic. It was great. It's been a long time coming.
Doing care of things at home?
Yeah, it's tough. It was tough, but we did it.
You did a wonderful job.
Did it for Mama.
With service comes sacrifice. With sacrifice, separation. And on the home front, longing for loved ones in harm's way. Anticipation for the day when they come home. This is that day. This is homecoming.
Edge of your seat excitement. Back in your seat performance. The 2013 Chevy Camaro, starting at $23,345. See your local Chevy dealer.
Chevrolet and your Hampton Road Chevy dealers thank our military soldiers and families for their service to our country. Welcome home.
I'm Richard Crum. I'm waiting on my son, Seth Crum. He's from Illinois. We haven't seen our son since July or June, whenever it was he's deployed, so we're pretty excited about him coming home.
Well, we left the house at 3 o'clock this morning from Atlanta, Georgia, and we got here just about 30 minutes ago. Well, we're going to be excited to see him because we haven't seen him for so long, so he's going to be glad to be home.
Yeah, relief that he's home safe and everything.
I'm Bill Whitleaf and from down in South Carolina. We're waiting on Matthew Hurl. He's my grandson. I'm awful proud of him.
I feel like it's Christmas. He's been gone 7 months, and we're anxiously waiting his return.
Charles Fields and Barbara Fields came to see Justin Fields we drove down from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania this morning.
This is his 3rd deployment. Each deployment seems to get longer and longer. Oh, hug him like I've never hugged him before.
I'm Anna Petrick Griffin, and I'm here to see Lieutenant Matthew Mark Griffin. He is the navigator on the USS Oscar Austin. My daughter and I spent most of the night watching movies and snuggling with all of her stuffed animals, and we hit the road early this morning. We actually had to drive from Atlanta. That's where my husband and I have a house there, and so he is a geo-bachelor working up here in Norfolk. I think he's missed seeing Sophie. She's really gotten big, so I'm excited to see his face when she sees him. He was here for first steps, but not for first sentence and all the things that she does now, and so I think he's really excited to see that again.
We came from Groton, Mass. We drove down. Our son is ET3 Joseph Fisher. He's been on board for about 1.5 years now. He left right after the 4th of July. It's where they were. They didn't get a lot of mail for a long time, so we'd send him, packages for, Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas, and they all came together.
We've been talking to him, emailing, communicating with him quite a bit, but you just can't reach out and touch him. And so this is going to be an exciting day for us because we can actually see him come home and hug him and welcome him home, and along with the rest of the sailors.
Amazing, he's my firstborn, this is my baby, and I remember holding him when he was just a couple of months old, and it's just amazing that now that he's 24 and he's in the Navy, he's got a career, we're very proud of him.
We're very proud of him. We're very proud, and we're proud of everyone.
I was very proud that he decided that he wanted to enlist in the Navy. He went in the delayed entry program, and he was out of high school 2 weeks and went to boot camp. So I was pretty proud of him.
He chose this because that's what he wanted to do. We had some apprehensions about it for all the turmoil that's in the world today, and he assured us, Granddaddy, won't be anything we can't handle. And so every thought that he's had has been positive, and he smiled as he was leaving, and he told us not to worry, he'd be back and everything would be fine. And we had all the trust in the world that he would.
Couldn't sleep. We stayed up last night, everybody playing cards, talking, a lot of anxiety. It was a lot of action, and we didn't know it was going to be this cold, but it's really cold, but it's all right. We can handle it as long as we're home. Coming home after 7-month deployment, meeting my son for the first time, baby JD. He was born November 27th while I was gone, and he's sleeping right now, which I want to be doing.
Excited. I can't put into words how happy I am. I've waited 7.5 months. It feels unreal.
Pretty proud about our mission. Can't really say too much about it, but pretty proud about our mission and what we did.
Well, we did a lot of stuff we did last time. A lot of anti-piracy stuff, helping out with that. Worked out the coast of Africa. Got a lot of good stuff accomplished.
I'm very excited. I'm not as excited as his wife, but pretty close. I'm very excited, happy he's home safe.
Oh, it was awesome. I didn't know they were here, so it made it even better.
Edge of your seat excitement. Back in your seat performance. The 2013 Chevy Camaro, starting at $23,345. See your local Chevy dealer.
And we're here to see Sonia Tellez. She is my best friend and her aunt.
My name's Sandra Tellez, and I'm here to see my daughter Sonia Tellez come home. Going on a boat, going far away, it's hard. You miss your children.
I'm Nicole Moore, and that's my daughter Anise. We're here to see my husband Wesley Moore.
And what are you looking forward to?
Just seeing my husband and spending time with him and her playing together and stuff.
Ginger Duncan, I'm here to see my daughter Jennifer Grisella. I traveled here from San Diego with my husband, my son, and the rest of our family who are from Maryland. It's our first deployment, so it's, first time to experience this.
I am Erica Johnson, and I'm here to see Senior Chief Henry Johnson III coming in on the Winston Churchill. You're happy, you're ecstatic, you're relieved that they're safe, they're home.
Rich Dussault and Chandra Dussault are waiting on our son Devin Dussault to come back after 9 months deployment. Can't wait. This was his first deployment, full deployment. He went out previously, but it was only out for a couple months and had to go out to school, so he didn't make the full deployment. So this was his first time crossing the equator. He got to do the whole thing.
I'm Pete O'Coin from Connecticut. This is my daughter Allison.
From Connecticut.
And we're waiting for our grandson and her nephew Devin Dussault. Navy, I'll tell you, I can't say enough about the Navy. They do treat our people right, and they give them every opportunity to make it in life.
I can't believe we're back. We were just here 9 months ago, and it was the worst, most heartbreaking feeling in the world. And now I can't believe he's on his way home. Now my son, who's 7, wants to serve his country, which is amazing. He's been talking to his second grade class about his cousin for 9 months now.
My name's Tammy Barnes, and this is Bailey and Caitlin and Kimberly Barnes.
And who are you waiting on?
My husband, Casey Barnes.
What are you going to do when you see him?
Give him a hug and squeeze him.
What are you going to do when you see him?
Squeeze him.
Have you been missing Daddy?
Uh-huh.
What do you want to tell him when you see him?
I love you.
Terry, Sharon, Justine, and Brendan Gaynor to meet Evan Gaynor from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
It's going to be a great feeling. It's kind of one of those things where it feels like it's been really fast, but then at the same time it's been a long, long time. So as a sister, I'm going to be very happy to see him.
I can't wait.
What do you think you're going to do when you first see him?
Run up and hug him and kiss him and not let go of him for a while. Very excited.
What are you looking forward to now that he's home?
Just spending time with him. It's been a long 9 months. Really missed him.
When he came home and told us for the first time, it was a surprise, and we felt two things. Felt no, don't, and then after that was worn off, then it was a wonderful thing. It was a wonderful feeling. It was a great honor for our son to do what he's doing, and we're very proud of him.
More maturity, more focused on what he wants to do in life. Just, it's been a really good thing for him. Very good thing for him.
My name is Denise Kennison. I'm here to see my son, FC1, Richard Lee Kennison. He's a twin. He's the youngest twin. I got 5 boys, 3 are in the Navy and 2 are mechanics.
We're going to have a good time, do some fishing, probably a little hunting, maybe even falling out of an airplane or 2. We communicate Facebook and then Skype, all different times. We got a laptop. We stay in touch with them all the time, all around the world.
Congratulations. Very proud. We did operations with a number of nations, from Albania and Montenegro, United Arab Emirates. We operated with the Portuguese. We've done landing qualifications with a number of countries. You name it, USS Churchill has done it over the past 9 months. I tell you, I'm incredibly proud of this crew. The ship just recently earned our 3rd consecutive Battle Efficiency Award from Desron 28 as the best ship in the squadron. We have a standard of excellence here that is unmatched by any ship that I've ever served with or every crew. And it's been a pleasure to serve with them, and it's been an honor to call them shipmates.
Oh man, you can't describe it. I mean, 9 months away from my family. This is why I do this. So to be able to go out and do a good job for the country and then come home and see my family standing on the pier is just the best feeling ever.
Welcome home.
Thank you very much.
What's it like seeing all of them out here?
It's amazing. Best day ever, definitely.
I'm CTT2 Grisella.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
What's it like seeing all of them out here to greet you?
It's awesome. Oh yeah, I didn't sleep at all.
And what's it like seeing them first time getting off the ship?
The best feeling ever.
Welcome home. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for your service.
I'm Mass Communications Specialist Aaron Chase. I was the Public Affairs Assistant aboard USS Winston Churchill, and I just got off to rejoin my current fiance and my family.
Now you say current. When did that happen?
About 30 minutes ago on this very pier here. I don't know, were you completely surprised, honey?
Yeah, I was surprised.
She was my rock, and the fact that she kept on finding ways to communicate with me made my life that much easier out there.
I'm FC2 Marshall off the USS Winston Churchill. This is my wife, Daryl Marshall, my son Liam, my new baby boy, Nolan. He's 7 months old now.
Greeting him for the first time?
Yeah.
What's it feel like holding your son for the first time?
It's amazing. It really is.